¿Sabes qué? There is definitely magic in being on the road. You see things differently. You see them with a different lens. And at the same time, your own essence and identity. And just like we thrive by ourselves, at the end of the day, there's nothing more special than being with los nuestros. Sharing time with the familia, nuestra gente, our loved ones. You know what I'm talking about. So much has been said about how us Latinos express our passion and affection. And you know what? I believe that's true. I would love my son Yuma to understand that he is a proud Mexican American. It's okay to be very creative and quirky and, get away from the norm. Just be you. Right now we're living in a very busy, hectic life. We have a lot of distraction, and there's nothing more special than slowing down and being with your family and your loved ones and sharing conversation, sharing food, travel experiences. Yes, this is where it's at. Carne Asada tacos, one of my all-time favorites. It's a showstopper. It's all about the weekends and the familia, and it's loaded with big flavors. So check it out. This is how we start. I got my carne asada beautifully marinated. Make sure that salt and pepper brings out all those natural flavors. I like it cut thin, about, 1/8 of an inch. Now we're gonna hit it with some salt. That beef cries out for salt. It needs it. Okay, and we're gonna flip it over. Same thing on the other side. You see that? Wow! That's what you wanna hear. That goes right on that grill. You don't wanna mess with it too much. You wanna create that beautiful little crust and lock in all those juices and flavor, okay? A little bit of onion. Diced very finely, no big deal, right? No big deal, okay? Then I'm gonna get my cilantro. I like to use the stems. The stems have so much flavor. You don't wanna let those go by any means. So just kind of roll it up. This is what the fancy French call a chiffonade. Pero in Mexico, we just call this bien picado. We'll cut some lime, get that going as well. Check that out. Orale. That right there makes me happy. And I'm gonna take advantage of the heat and the parrilla and put some tortillas up there, okay? I think you have to be adventurous, you have to be open-minded, you have to be able to sort of experience things, and through this process, you're gonna find what your calling is and what you're passionate about. And then once that moment happens, put yourself 100% in. So our carne asada looked charred, not overcooked, just perfect. So I'm gonna let that sit and chill out for a little bit. And then I'm gonna mess with our tortillas really quickly, make sure they're nice and soft. Just get like a little towel to keep them nice and warm, okay? You wanna cut against the grain, because that allows you to have more of a tender product at the end, okay? So I'm gonna start with this knife, and then I'm gonna bring it back to Mexico at the end with the machete. Here we go. No more Mr. Nice Guy, okay? Now it's time to bring out the big guns. If you go to Mexico, you see the taqueros with these big old beautiful machetes that they're breaking down all their wonderful carne asada. And that's what we're doing here. We have our tortillas. We're gonna take some of our beautiful carne asada, be nice and generous. Oh yeah. It's all about that marinade. Tomatillo salsa, I love the acidity, the bite from the chile. And we're gonna start to garnish it like that with some beautiful cilantro and chopped white onion. Look at that. Serve with a couple beautiful pieces of lime on the side. And there you have it. I think one of the best ways that you can pay homage to your culture is sharing a meal. And everyone does like a little potluck, and the señoras are bringing tamales down for an unbelievable moment with your local community. You might be asking yourself, why am I making this video? Mi querido Yuma, as you know, I share my passion with food with millions around the world, and also teaching what Latinos are all about. So I'm sending this message just to you and to you only. So when the time comes for you to take your journey, the only driver is you. It's your history, and the road ahead is all you need to be focused on.